They played their roles perfectly. I want you to know that others' projections were the mirror to my truth. As you well know, I've spoken about this in the last 2 audios. There was a time that I spent my whole life trying to be seen. I wanted someone, anyone, to say, "I get you, Tammy. I see your heart. I know what you're here to do." But as I've spoken before, that moment never came. And I was left wondering, why can't they see me? Why don't they understand the love I'm giving, the wisdom I carry, the power in my presence? But one day I realized I was asking the wrong question. The real question wasn't, why don't they see me? It was, why am I still waiting for them to? Because underneath the pain, I was still waiting for permission to stop shrinking, to speak up, to use my intuitive knowing even when it made others uncomfortable because it was truth. To share my truth even when it wasn't popular. And maybe you felt that too. Maybe you've had moments where you held back the very thing that could have healed a conversation, fixed a relationship, or even elevated a room. But you didn't say it. Because deep down, you feared what might happen if you did. You weren't sure you wanted the attention. You scanned the room first. You swallowed the truth. You quieted your power. Maybe you've been watching others get praised while you're ignored. Maybe family dismisses your insight. Maybe you've looked for validation from the very people who can't see your brilliance because they don't even recognize their own. I get it. I lived it. But what if I told you that everyone in your life and in my life, were playing their roles perfectly? That the people who judged you, ghosted you, shamed you, underestimated you, were all a part of a divine script. Not because they were right, but because their rejection was the pressure that cracked open your diamond core. You weren't meant to get your crown from them. You were meant to remember you already had one. Because truth is, you don't need to be seen by others. You only need to see yourself. And when you finally do, what do you get? You stop waiting to be picked. When you stop dimming what was meant to light up a generation, that's when the miracles start to come to you. That's when you become magnetic. That's when aligned opportunities, relationships, income, and favor rush in. Not because you hustled or proved anything, but because you claimed yourself. Dear one, that's sovereignty. It's not about ego. It's not about embodiment. It's not about being the loudest. It's about being undeniably you. So I want to ask you this. Who were the people that played their roles perfectly in your life? Who woke you up by not seeing you? Who mirrored where you were still shrinking? And most importantly, are you still waiting for them to change? If this recording stirred something inside of you, I would love to hear your story. Write me. Tell me what this has brought up. Where have you been hiding your brilliance? Where have you handed away your power? And are you ready to take it back and be perfect for them? Because your crown isn't something you have to earn from the world. It's something that you awaken to in the fire, in the solitude, in the rising. And now, you rise, sovereign. In the next audio, I'll share why this experience happens to all of us who came here to do something big, and how the ones who faced the most resistance are often the ones carrying the greatest light. Let's rise together.